Hey y'all, Jonesy here. I just wanted to come up and give another update on where I'm at in my recovery. I'm a little over 5 months clean now, like about 5.5 months. So it's been about a month and a half since my last update. Um, Not a ton has changed. Um, Not a lot really going on in life at the moment. I'm home a lot. I really don't go anywhere. Um, But to the clinic in the morning to get my dose. I'm still on the methadone. So other than that, I'm home with my son. So I really don't go out like that and do a whole lot. So I'm not doing the meeting thing and all that. But I do a lot online. Um, I use TikTok a lot. I've got a small following on there that has helped out tremendously. I'm still utilizing peer support. I talked to a peer support specialist. We're down to like twice a week now. We were talking every day in the beginning of my recovery. Then we dropped down to like 3 days a week, and now we're down to two. Just because, again, like I said, there's not a ton going on in my day to day life, but but that helps a ton. I definitely recommend anybody who's struggling to definitely reach out and talk to somebody. Now, you'd be surprised how much a conversation can really help. Um, and I was always the person, I was dead set against talking to anybody. I refused to open up. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I felt like I was a burden. Like I didn't want to bother nobody with my issues, my problems, or my problems, not yours. You know what I mean? Shit like that. But I got talked into finally opening up to somebody, and it's one of the best decisions I've ever made for my recovery. Um, I've also started Vitadone. It's a vitamin specially formulated for people on methadone. It's supposed to help combat the side effects of methadone. Um, that has helped out a lot. My appetite is back for the most part. I'm back to eating again, which I haven't done in probably years, really. I haven't eaten normal, next to not at all, for real, in a long time. Um, so the vitamins definitely helped out a lot with that. It hasn't done a ton for my energy. It's not as bad as it was, but I'm still pretty tanked. I don't have a ton of energy at all. I know a lot of that's from the methadone. My depression's not as bad. I still have my days, as does anybody. But I'm trying to get through that. I'm trying to find a new family doctor so I can get in with like the therapist, psychiatrist, and all that. Especially for when I'm getting ready to start tapering off this methadone. Um, I definitely want some doctors do what they call like a care package with some medications to help the withdrawal, because the withdrawal from methadone is some nasty shit. I'm not looking forward to it. But um, for anybody that's familiar with clinics and how they work, um, I'm getting ready to get granted another take home to add to my take home doses. Um, Normally, my clinic's open 6 days a week. You automatically get Sundays. And then every 90 days with 3 clean urines, because they piss test every month. But like I said, every 30 days with 3 clean urines, you get awarded a take home. The first 3 months you get one, the second 3 months you get one, and then the third 3 months is phase three, and you get 3 take homes. So that gives you a week's worth of take homes. It's 3 or 4, but I'm up to 2 right now. I'll get my second one next week. Um, so that's a plus. That'll help out a lot, because as of right now, my wife's grandparents come over and sit with my son every morning, so I can go because my wife's usually working. Because I take medical transportation and I can't take my son with me, and it's a whole thing. But so the more take home doses I can get, the less I have to go. Just the easier it is for my whole situation, me, my wife, and you know, my son and stuff like that. So that's definitely a plus. Other than that, like I said, not a lot has been going on. You know, so I just want to thank everybody that follows me on here, and you know, I appreciate y'all for following me and showing support. I appreciate that greatly. Um, Also, again, if anybody's struggling, you know, I definitely recommend, like I said before, to reach out to somebody. You know, you could shoot me a message personally if need be. You know, I'm always willing and to talk to anybody about, you know, addiction. I've always been willing to talk about addiction. I've always been open about my own story. Even if you just want to, you know, ask about my story and my struggles, feel free to message me anytime. Again, I'm always willing to talk about it, especially if it'll, you know, help the next person. That's my end goal, really. I plan to get certified to become a peer support specialist. It's going to take me a couple years because the state I live in, Maryland, requires you to be clean for 2 years before you can take the exam to get certified. So I got some time, but I got some stuff to do in the meantime. But again, thank you to everybody, and if need be, you know, hit me up anytime. Thank you all again.